Right. All right, everybody on YouTube, people on TikTok. Why does this thing never like actually work? I need a new mic. Can't even undo it. Whatever. Nope. There we go. All right. So some interesting things happened last night while I was sort of paying attention, but I also wasn't paying attention. No, but we'll wait for some people to get in here. Crypto market doesn't look fantastic today. So I'm glad I did my portfolio update before this, but if it's going to stay this way, then my portfolio updates for next month may not look as good either. Good morning, Leotis. Thank you for showing up here. I appreciate it. Swamp Donkey Crypto. Good morning to you as well. Nice opportunity to increase your bag of CRO. Yeah, I don't know how low CRO actually is. I didn't check everything. I was looking at certain things. Um, see, CRO is at 6.6 cents. Well, about 6.7 cents. Thank you for following. Whoever's following, I appreciate it. All the likes that are being thrown my way, I appreciate that as well. And if you're on YouTube and you haven't thrown me a like, feel free to do that. Hit that like button. We got 22 people that are over there. Would love if you guys just smash that like button for the algorithm. But yeah, it is a nice opportunity for a lot of people to not only increase just CRO bags, but a lot of other opportunities. um, yeah, continue to hit that like, double tap the screen. We got 302 likes over on TikTok. We got 11 likes on YouTube. But yeah, there were some interesting things that happened yesterday since we have a couple of people here right now. There were some interesting things that happened yesterday, and it came from DJ Trev. I just want to let you guys know that this is the first person that really came out with this, and I understand it's not a like a verified source from like Twitter, but you're seeing it come from a verified source, as in, I'm not gonna say who exactly it was or anything like that, but I know that it is coming from the connections that he has made, and and it's phenomenal to see that. So he's able to get like the first look, the first real look at the Shibarium beta, but it looks like they might have kind of backtracked on that, or kind of X'd it out and not made it live, because at one point it did seem like it was live. And I didn't go and check it. I know he was the one that checked it, but um, you know, uh, it looks interesting. But obviously, we know it's a test net. It's not anything really more than that. But I can show you if you guys want to go and check out his original video. It has about 3.5 thousand views. So definitely go over to his page and check that out and see what it looks like. They have the first look that's there, and then he has like kind of an update on what you can do with linking a test wallet. I would not link your actual wallet to any of these, because there are scams that are being created, and it's tough to figure out which ones are scams and which one aren't. Obviously, the scams aren't really going to go into full detail and break all of that stuff down. They're going to probably have just base sites, and then try and get you to connect. And when you connect, they'll take your money. So, yeah. Um, how can SHIB get to 1 penny if Binance holds 80 trillion and most likely will never sell? You got to understand that when an exchange holds coins, they're not holding the coins themselves. That's for trading. So when they have that, it's for demand. A lot of times, exchanges won't have liquidity, and it's because they hold less coins. So if Binance holds a certain amount of coins, it's for the exchange to trade. It's not for them to just hold. And as people come in and buy it and sell it and all of that other stuff, it either stays on the exchange or people move it from Binance over to another platform. And when they move it over to another platform, Binance loses out on that money because, they just moved it. They didn't like swap it out and then move it, or swap it out, for dollars or whatever. Um, you're seeing them move the coins off of the exchange. Um, so you can see things that can burn. It's just you have to go through transactions. So if Binance holds 80 trillion and people find more value over in Shibarium, people are going to move the coins that they're holding on Binance over to Shibarium, at which you'll see certain amounts that are being burned off as you see more and more kind of liquidity flow through Shibarium itself. Shibarium is not an on-ramp, and it will never, I don't think it will be an on-ramp, right? They're going to need a lot of money in order to do that. And if they do make it an on-ramp, I think it will create a little bit more volume. But the fact that it doesn't have an on-ramp, we're not going to see like 50% of the volume flow over there. And for people thinking that 100% of the volume is going to go to this platform where we're burning 100% of the volume at a certain percentage, that's not the case. It's probably going to be maybe 10, 20%, and that's being generous, to tell you the truth. Will bone drop below a dollar again for a better buying opportunity? Where is it at now? I haven't checked it in a little bit. Will bone drop below? Currently down 170. I don't know if that will happen. Right? It depends what happens in the overall market. It is down by 6%, but it depends what happens in the overall market, right? If the market decides to completely turn, which right now it doesn't look positive, and we see inflation also add to that negativity, if we see increased interest rates add to that negativity, then yes, we could see bone drop down to some of these lower prices. But below a dollar, I'm not thinking that will happen. There's more and more people that are investing into this project because of Shibarium. So I would say no, but there's always still a chance that it could happen. I just think it's really a slim chance for it to drop below a dollar. Shib burn. Wait, Shib burn if you buy and sell from. Will Shib burn if you buy and sell from Binance? No. It's only going to be from Shibarium itself if you buy and sell from, or you swap with Shibarium. You're not going to be able to just buy directly. You're going to be able to swap for a certain, which some people classify as buying, but with Shibarium, that's where you'll be able to swap for. Binance, you won't have any burns associated with it unless they decide to implement something, but most likely they're not going to. So it was live. What are the burns looking like? So there were no burns. So it's a test net. It's not anything to where you're going to see what the burns are, and we didn't get enough time to be able to see if that was the case. I would have loved to be able to play with it and see if we can get a transaction to go through and see if we can have what the rates will be and break down all different types of things. You can see kind of what the fees would be in certain cases. But it was live. So anyways, if you didn't see DJ Trev's video, right, for Shibarium, I wanted to bring this up. I have hair that's like right down my eye and it's bothering me. It's like my wife's hair or Harper's hair or something. But if you didn't see DJ Trev's video, he was the first to really break this down and get a link from verified sources. And this was the website. Right now, when you click on the link, it takes you there, but it doesn't take you there at the same time. Like, it tells you the web page is not accessible, that you're not gonna be able to get in and all this other stuff. So it like was live, and now I think it's not because of what was released. Nobody had the website, so it wasn't like, oh well, it's live for everybody, since it wasn't given out to anybody. But since one person did have it and was able to talk about this, well, now maybe people caught wind of it because it did have 3.5 thousand views, and it's still out there. So if you want to look at it, if you want to look at what the Shibarium beta is going to be. I got to put this volume down. You'll be able to see that. You'll be able to see all the different things that, transactions, total blocks. Again, this is all test information that was brought up by him. And again, he's the first one to bring it up. So if you guys want to go and check it out, go and look at it. You can watch the video in full. And he also has another video breaking down a little bit. Live for 24 hours by accident sounds so dodgy. I don't know what that means. Let me see. Just getting on late this morning. I've accidentally connected my wallet to a scam site, but quickly removed my funds once I knew it was a scam. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing that I kind of want to make known here. There's a lot of people that are willing to scam anyone in any situation, especially if it's a popular position. If it's something like Shibarium, where they create a site and you link your wallet, they're going to try and scam you and take your money. So in any scenario, unless it comes from, even if it does come from the verified source, right? You should always have a test wallet that you link first, just to see what happens. And if you want to put like a little bit of money in there or something, maybe like $5 to see if they're going to take it, type of thing, then that could be something as well. And you don't have to, go the whole time and wonder if someone's going to take your money or not. So always have a test wallet. I have a test wallet. I know, a lot of other people have a test wallet. It's very easy to create a new wallet. Literally, you just go into your account, create a new wallet, and it's very, very simple to do that. So please don't link your actual wallets to any site that you do see, because even though it may seem like it's legit, you still want to, kind of test the waters a little bit. So I'm glad you got your funds out, to tell you the truth. Crazy. I was playing with the beta yesterday, and now it seems to be down today. Yeah, exactly. There's nothing. The site can't be reached. So yeah, he put out this video. A lot of other people saw it. People were DMing him. I'm glad to be able to just share his video. I didn't want to create a video myself because, one, I didn't have the time to do it. Your title suggests that Shibarium was live for 24 hours. It was live for 12 hours. Yeah, so I don't know what happened within the morning time when they decided to pick up on it. But again, his video got 3.5K views. He was able to give you the first look. And that first look will always be here. They're not going to change what this looks like. Right? They're not going to change everything that's in here. So he's giving you that first look, and you have that look forever. No matter what's happening, you have that look. And that's what's great about it, is that nobody else on this platform has that but him. Maybe some other people. I don't know if they made some videos, but I'm pretty sure he was the only one to make a video as soon as he got that information, and he got it directly from a source that's very, very close to the Shiba Inu ecosystem team. Good morning. You think the market will dump tomorrow with sell-offs? I don't know. I hope this is not a pre-reaction to that. How long is the deep going to last, in your opinion? How long is the deep gonna last, in your opinion? I don't know what you're talking about. How long are we gonna fall for? It's hard to tell. We have a lot of things that are kind of depending, that the market is depending on. I have all my crypto sitting in Coinbase. Why is it recommended to move it to a Coinbase wallet? Sorry, I'm new at this and just trying to figure it out. So some people are afraid of certain like exchanges or exchanges in general, and they're always saying move it to a wallet, because if you move it to a wallet, it's your crypto and you can move it wherever you want because it's on the blockchain, right? You're trading it directly there, and you own it. It's in your wallet. Um, uh, and on exchanges, it's not your crypto. It's Coinbase's crypto. It's in your account. But if the entire platform goes down, like FTX, it's not your crypto anymore, and it's now FTX's crypto or Coinbase's crypto. So some people are just afraid of that happening. I have majority of my cryptocurrency over in Coinbase, and then I have a lot more over in crypto.com. I do have some in wallets, with Terra Luna Classic and Lunatics token over in MetaMask and all that stuff. So speaking of that, I need to take some money out of Ethereum to have about 1 Ethereum to buy um, for the new Lunatics token launch. Matt, you think the market will go back up? Yeah, I think the market will go back up. It just depends on when it will go back up. Maybe not today. I think people are still like, well, what's going to happen with inflation? We're getting very, very close to that date. Usually we'll see something around the 10th, but the last couple of months we've been seeing things, around the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, that have been kind of like, hey, is the market going to crash? Is the market going to fall? Right now we're below a $1 trillion market cap. We're at a $993 billion market cap. So I don't know. It's hurting right now. Definitely things are hurting a little bit. I connected an empty wallet. Had like $22 because it said to connect the wallet to register. I have special access to the beta platform. My wallet is okay. They didn't take anything from me. Well, that's good. That's really, really good. Matt, you think I read that. And somebody update me on what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know what you're referring to. Sorry. Yes, 12 hours. Crypto going live for any amount of time when people can't buy in or sell. They shouldn't. Sounds suspicious to you. So it's not a cryptocurrency. It's a platform to where you're swapping. So I'm not saying that a coin is going live. Shibarium was live for probably 12 hours, probably less than that. It's just 12 hours for the title, but it was live for a few hours and or several hours, and people were able to access it and use it. But it was a test net. It wasn't like Shibarium itself. It was the beta. Yeah, it was fake and it crashed. So wait for the real stuff to come out. It's going to be crazy. So understand that I think this is real. So it's not fake. It was coming from literally a verified source that works very, very closely and with everybody that's there, or worked. I don't know. Works. I don't know who's a part of anything anymore. Um, all I know is that Satoshi is like there. I don't know who's hired, who's fired, who's all there. Um, so I guess it came from a verified source, which I don't even know who they are. I've heard a bunch of names, but I don't even know who the actual source is. But if it's coming directly from them, then you know that it's real, right? Especially going through all of those hoops to have all those different pieces here. If it was a scam, then you would have heard of a lot of instances to where it's like, money was taken and they would keep it up for people to get money taken. They wouldn't have it taken down. Other people can have up scam sites all they want. And it's up to the investors or people that are investing money to, log their information into there and everything like that. And if they do and get scammed, then the scammers are all happy. They're not going to take it down. They're going to keep it up. So the fact that it is down in a matter of a couple of hours after getting, a few thousand views associated with it, shows me that it's probably real. Renewable energy is the future. is up 16% today. You will take, will you take a look at it, Matthew? Is it too late to buy? Late to buy. Renewable energy is the future. I don't know if I would. I mean, yes and no. Is it too late to buy? I mean, it is up 25%. A lot of times these plays will play catch up to the market, especially something that only has $415,000 in volume, which is up 50%. But I'm just trying to look at the circulating supply. It looks like self-reported circulating supply, all of the supplies out there, which is 10 billion coins. But you are seeing a $9.4 million market cap. Just because, you know, the use case side of it may be kind of the future to you, doesn't mean that the popularity side will pick up on that. So you have to kind of do a little bit of research there and understand how many people are following this, how many people want to buy into this. Are you seeing others that are talking about this as well? But really, with $415,000 in volume, it doesn't look insanely promising. You may see it continue to push up, but with the rest of the market falling down, I'm pretty much predicting that we're going to see this play catch up to the rest of the market. So all history, we've seen this get up to this high point right here. So it looks like maybe, you know, in the next couple of hours or maybe even days, we'll see this pull back from one of these levels of 0.001. But going from this level of dropping a zero, you know, I guess if you could find a way to drop a zero. Yeah, if you could find a way to drop a zero, then you're looking at a decent return, you know, multiple X returns. But yeah, it's getting closer to making that double top situation, a double top scenario. And if we look at volume, let's see historical data. Yeah, the volume less than $1 million, way less than $1 million, less than, you know, $200,000 per day. How many markets do you have? Yeah, it's understandable. MEXC and Uniswap. If they can find a way to get more markets, then you start to see more popularity. So if you get any type of notice or you know, news on that, and it does have other markets, then maybe you might have a case for it to run again. I think they were caught off guard and were secretly testing, but beta was 100% live. I couldn't believe no one was live yesterday. I just kept posting the link. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't live. I saw that DJ Trev you know, posted a video. I shared his video because I always feel like his content is always like triple checked when it comes to giving you news, giving you you know, news, and then also that source where it comes from. So yeah, it was all him. It was all him because nobody else, I don't believe anybody else made a video on it. Let me quickly go back here and bring this up, bring up YouTube and type in Shibarium. Shibarium. Yeah, so there was nothing really here to say that um Shibarium is live or anything like that. You didn't get any videos. So this is 18 hours ago. Oh, once Shibarium is live. So it wasn't saying that Shibarium was live at that point. So yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I don't know his name. I don't know how to say his name. Asabs. He said that Shibarium was live. Maybe that came after the fact. But yeah, there wasn't much on it. I expected to see lives. I expected to see people, you know, all over trying to figure this out or understand what was going on there. But it was all him. So make sure you guys go and give him a follow. Go and check it out. And it's always going to be there. Right now, the market continues to drop. You know, it was at 994. Now it was 993. Now it's at 992 billion. It's crazy. Any idea on large on the large and numerous SHIB burns this morning, totaling about 2 billion burned according to SHIB. No, I didn't know that they were doing that. Let's go ahead and check out SHIB. Hourly update. You're looking at SHIB's price, hourly update. Wait, so now they're doing hourly updates and not just like the burns are there. So you're seeing 109 million transferred to the dead wallet. You're seeing 1.1 million transferred to the dead wallet, 19 million. 1.8 million, 115 million in 4 hours. 50,000, 68 million, 15 million, 76 million. So I don't know where all these burns are coming from, but it is great to be able to see those burns. What's going on? Anyone know? But over a billion SHIB in under 1 hour burned. Vitalik's burning. I mean, you might not be right. Demo burning or what's happening. I mean, that could be the case. I really don't know exactly where these burns are coming from or that information, but that's crazy. That is insane. Oh. Yeah, there's no type of information here. This last night, 45 minutes ago, if you've missed it. Beta launch registration. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Is buying one Bitcoin a good investment? At some point, it's a good investment. It just, you don't know if right away it's going to be the best investment possible. Currently, it's at a 21 or 22, yeah, $21,000 price point, and we've seen this at a high of $69,000. So, is it a good investment? I think it could be a really good investment. Now, do I like Bitcoin? Is Bitcoin my favorite cryptocurrency? No, it's not. Do I have any Bitcoin? No, I don't. I feel like it's too much of a risk, even though it's literally the thing that leads the market. It's too much of a risk to the reward that you're getting. I feel like the percentage is so low compared to other things that you can have out there. Like if I was to compare the gain to the all-time high of Bitcoin to the gain to the all-time high of Ethereum, you're already looking at a better percentage return with the same amount of money that you put into that play. The same thing goes for maybe ADA, or the same thing goes for maybe XRP. But realistically, you're only looking at maybe a 3.5x return with Bitcoin up to the all-time highs. I know people believe that it's going to get to up to $100,000 and maybe go a little bit further. But there's so many more opportunities that have a higher percentage of a return than Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is very consistent. It's probably the most consistent that's out there, and it moves the markets. When Bitcoin runs, everything usually runs, right? So to be invested in something that controls the market is something where you feel a little bit more comfort than if you're investing into Solana. You're like, is it really going to survive? Is it going to be in the top 10? You're not asking that question about Bitcoin. You're saying Bitcoin's going to be in the top 10. Ethereum's going to be in the top 10. So you're not worried about investing into those positions. I can tell you the least worry that I have is with my Ethereum position. I have, I think, 5 or 6. I don't really know. I can't even remember how many I have. I have 5 Ethereum, and I'm not worried about that at all. Like, not even close to being worried about it. Now, I know this isn't right. This has to be a lot lower. So something went on. It's just not updated. But yeah, I'm not even worried about Ethereum at all. Like, not even close to worried. Let's see. I'm way behind. There were some crypto-friendly banks that voluntarily liquidated its assets, hence the drop in the market. Silvergate. Yeah. I watched a guy. He was he was showing it live. Okay. Yeah, I didn't. I don't know who was it. Just says I watched a guy. You could have said I watched somebody. Whatever their name is. What are your expectations for SHIB now that we uh, know the main token is Bone? Will be hard to do even a 10x. So no, I don't believe it will be hard to do a 10x. I think as you start to look into this, you start to question if 1 penny and 10 cents and a dollar and all of these other things are an option, because you might not see, sorry, I'm all over the place. You might not see these burns as aggressive as what you thought they would be, right? Bone is definitely their main character. They say that Shib is king, but Shib is only king because it draws eyes. It's like uh when you go to a basketball game and there's a popular player. Um uh that popular player, people go there to watch, but it doesn't mean that he's just winning games or she's winning games. um and like that's the thing that we're seeing here is like Shib is king, right, of grabbing the attention, bringing people's eyes to the overall ecosystem. But Bone is the thing that people believe are going to be the things that wins games, right? The position that um, they have a strong use case for. Not saying that we would like it that way. We understand that we want Shib to be king and have all the use cases in the world, but Bone is definitely where they have their money in. They have all their stock in. They own Bone. They don't own any Shiba Inu. They can change whatever they want to change with the contract of Leash and Bone and everything there. But with Shiba Inu, you can't touch it. You can't do anything with it. The holders are the holders. The believers are the believers. You can't change anything that they want to do within that project itself. That's why Bone sits on an island by itself. But it's so difficult because you're always questioning whether they even care about this project. And I don't know if they do. I think they only care about just converting the people over, turning that 1.3 million into so many people. I think that's all they really care about. But honestly, I'm not in their head. I'm just looking at it from the outside looking in. But my expectations, I definitely think it's going to be a 10x. It's just whether we're going to see anything higher than that. Because currently we're at a 0.00001, right? So looking at a 10x would be a dropped zero, or a little bit less than a 10x at these points, but would be a drop zero. And I believe it definitely can get there. That would be a $55 billion market cap. And with the amount of holders that are in it, which I believe we're still increasing in holders, we're at 1.32 million holders. So it continues to increase in holders, but then you go over here and you look at, let's say, Bone, and they're increasing in holders, but the only reason they're increasing in holders is because people are converting from, not just converting from Shiba Inu, but since they're holding Shiba Inu, they're like, I might as well hold Bone as well and get the max benefit that I can get out of it. And it's understandable. So they're trying to convert people over and say, if you're looking to get any benefit out of SHIB, you might as well hold Bone because you're going to have a massive profit out of that. And they're not wrong by saying you're going to have a massive profit. People already made a ton of money out of this. There was crypto friendly bank. I read that already. Scroll down. Hey, good morning. Good morning, DJ Trev. Shibarium Beta was accidentally live for 12 hours. Yes. You can even buy a whole Bitcoin if you have the money. Stupid if you can buy Bitcoin. Don't even ask, Harry. Stupid as if you can buy a Bitcoin. Don't even ask me. Was that what you're saying? They shouldn't ask me if they can't buy Bitcoin? I mean, Bitcoin is $22,000. I'm not saying that's a little bit of money, but that's definitely less than $69,000. So, um, anybody can buy a portion of Bitcoin or buy all of Bitcoin if they wanted to. You can't sit here and think that nobody can afford Bitcoin that's in this live stream. There are people here that have more money than I do, and more free money than I do. And yeah, I won't say that people can't afford Bitcoin. If you can buy Bitcoin, and you think about having consistent growth, or consistent movement, Bitcoin or Ethereum are probably the ones that you want to at least have something in. That's why I have 5 Ethereum. I probably would have more if you know everything was going well, and I didn't have to pay taxes right now, but I do have to pay taxes. Oh wait, you know what? I still have to. I don't know why I just thought of cremation, and I just thought of Carl's ashes. I have to go pick up. Um, hey, if you want to leave something for your family to maintain generational wealth, Bitcoin beats everything else hands down. 100 years, period. But I like altcoins too. So yeah, there's a lot of them that you can probably have. You can basically have generational wealth or build generational wealth for years to come. Right? If you're investing into a lot of these cryptocurrencies, these top cryptocurrencies, I believe that they definitely are going to have a massive impact, and you'll see higher price points if you just don't pay attention to them. Like I can tell you within my ledger stacks, which I don't plan on selling any of those whenever that does become a thing. I don't know when that's actually being released, but it should be sent to me sometime soon. Ledger. Date. I think it's like March 24th or something. Late spring. People are getting excited to finally get their hands on a revolutionary product, but they will have to wait until late spring 2023. In the meantime, Ledger continues to dominate the market, pushing boundaries of crypto security innovation. Why? Why do we have to wait? Ledger Stacks was made day to day. Blah, blah, blah. Thanks for your excitement about Ledger Stacks. We have received all your pre-orders, and we can deliver through summer 2023. Sign up to be the first to know as we reopen orders. Thanks again for your interest in Ledger Stacks. Please note that Ledger Nanos are in stock and shipping today. Well, I want Ledger Stacks. What do you mean? So does that mean they're going to be shipping them out from March until the summer, or are they going to be holding off until late spring into the summer? Because I don't know when the actual release is, but I know I pre-ordered one. Whatever. Let me see. Is this because of the tax? What tax? Shiba will be a stacking coin to get more treat in their ecosystem, in my opinion. um, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm still excited for what it could be. But we'll have to see. We really will. You can tell me. Can you tell me why it is dumping in the last 24 hours? So everything is really falling. Bone is down in the last 24 hours. I told you that it would play catch up to the market. Now it's not down lower than what it was before. So before the pump, it's down 5%. So it's falling a little bit, seeing a little bit of a retracement and playing catch up with the market because the rest of the market is down, right? It's not going to say that this is going to absolutely skyrocket forever. The only position that was making a move for a little bit was XRP. Everything else, I mean, you're seeing nothing but red, right? Red, 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 red. You're seeing ton that's up 1.4%, or Aptos is up 3.2%. But a lot of things are red. It's just a sea of red. So they're playing catch up to the market. They shut it down, I guess. They were active accidentally, probably. But it's good that you have it up because now you have a full breakdown of that, and what it looks like on YouTube. Really, nobody else has that. So that's phenomenal that you were able to do that. Good thing that you did take that time, away to really go through. I know you probably got in trouble, but it's good that you did that because now it's out here for everybody to see, because you decided to do that. So good job, DJ Trev. If you guys want to go and subscribe to him, subscribe to his channel. I think he's at what 2.2 thousand subscribers, and the video got about 3.5K views. I expect it to get a lot more. So can Shib drop down to 0.5? You're saying adding a 0 and then getting down to 5? I mean, it could. I wouldn't want it to. Did anyone see Shibarium while it was live? Only a couple of people. I do have a breakdown. Again, if you guys want to go and subscribe to DJ, I feel like I'm telling you to subscribe a lot to him. But if you guys want to go and check it out, you can look at the whole video. He has a breakdown of all different parts of it. Not everything within this video, but he does go through a couple of things in another video as well. So if you guys want to go and just check this out, feel free to go and check it out. He has it live on his channel. I'm not going to play it, but you'll be able to see a lot of stuff here. What's the latest news on trading views from Binance adding of USTC? Trading views from Binance adding USTC. I keep hearing about it. What's the latest news on trading views from? I don't know. I don't know what you're getting at there. You've actually unlisted the videos, and since the links aren't working, people who were talking to me are not responding anymore. I don't want anyone clicking on them until everything is out. I think it's possible some people thought hell. Oh, so you're saying you just unlisted the videos here? I mean, I wouldn't. You didn't release any names. You didn't say anything to anyone. So like that's the thing is like you should still be able to do that because either way, I mean it was live. It shouldn't have been live. I don't think you should take that video down. I don't think you should. Because you unlist videos and you start jeopardizing something that is actually trending or could be trending, and it takes away from potential views, and YouTube doesn't like that. So I wouldn't do that if I were you. Because at this point, if they're not talking to you, they're not talking to you. But if it's still up, it's still up. I mean, so leave it up. Don't unlist it. They're gonna say we released it and then not released it for another month. Because either way, yeah, I wouldn't say take it down. If you're gonna take it down, I would say let it live for a little bit and tell people when you're gonna take it down. It's called journalistic integrity. Better safe than sorry. I'm not worried about the views or revenue. They are really unlisted. Yeah, that's yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And I know a lot of other people wouldn't like that as well. I mean, at this point, they're already they're already upset at or maybe they're not responding here or whatever they're doing. But the point is that it was live. You're giving the first look, and yeah. I don't know. Why don't you wear Nike? I do. I do wear Nike. I wear a lot of Adidas because we shop at Adidas a lot, and Nike store is always packed, so I can't get in there. But it's cool if you wanna unlist it. It's all right. When they're gonna release Shibarium mainnet? Let's wait and wait. I mean, it's probably gonna be a little bit. They're gonna have beta for a little bit. Um, leave it up. It's called journalistic integrity. That's true. Very, very true. Um, is it a problem they enlisted the videos? I mean, it's not good for, you know, this channel, and I feel as though it's something that may be taking away from um a lot of the community. If you have, information, it's not like you're releasing any names. If people end up getting pressed for it, people get pressed for it. That happens in the world, especially releasing news. um and you can't make everybody happy. If you're trying to make everybody happy, it's not like you're never going to find, any type of, success in this space. um as well as people that are watching you or that wanted to see what was going on are now looking at it and going, I don't know if I trust anything that he's saying because he's taking it down because it was a scam site. When in reality, it probably wasn't the scam site, but that's the way that they're thinking. So, but it's cool. Um, before the pump, wait, sorry, before a pump because it's manipulated by the devs for panic sells. Hey Matt, can you look up XRP right now? It's on fire. It's on fire. I know it was moving, but I didn't know it was on fire right now. I mean, it's starting to make a move from these lows here of 12 a.m., seeing it push up and create higher highs and higher lows, which is definitely a good situation. I'm sort of looking at maybe a double top scenario here, um, but I wouldn't say it's on fire. I watched a video as to why he unlisted them. No, he probably just released it this morning, and I'm live. So you look like Will Smith, Matt, watching from the Philippines. Well, thank you for saying that, I guess. Maybe. I'm not trying to slap anybody today, so um hopefully that's not the case. Let's go, Matt, number one fan right here. I appreciate that. What's going on with Shibarium? So Shibarium was live for a little bit. You did have verified sources to where it was live. Now you have other videos that are out there. We're probably gonna have to give the credit to some other people that have it live, like Absobs, instead of um, you know the news is Binance adds CFX, TRY. They're just unlisted. I may make them public again at some point, but once I'm comfortable with people didn't get in trouble, trying to respect my sources' safety as well. I mean, I understand that, but you're taken away from so much of what those videos could do just based on uh who who you're trying to protect, even though you didn't have any names that you released. That's on them if they release if they say, oh well, I gave them this information, then that's on them for letting them know that they gave them the information. It's not on you. You have it, you were testing it out, and you're reporting on being able to test it out. um but you taking or adding to that or making it public again is going to be pointless because it's not a first look anymore after it does, go live. And maybe it won't even go live with how the market is actually rolling. They're saying it may be this week, right? But it may be the case to where it doesn't release this week because things are not positive right now. They don't look good. And I know they don't like to release things on a negative note in the market. So I don't know. I mean, it's totally up to you. It's your channel. It's your brand that you're building. Um, and you're not me, and I'm not going to change your mind. So just do whatever you feel is necessary. Um, but know that I'm not going to stop pushing the fact that things are live. And it seems like the only person that has whether Shibarium was live or not is this guy here. And this was created 9 hours ago. So if that's created 9 hours ago, I don't know if he actually has that fully up. But here you go. So here's another source that does have that Shibarium is live. And now I have to, basically use this as a source instead of using your video as a source. So, but it's cool. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Oh, and that also takes away from me because now I shared that video. Well, even if it's unlisted, you know that the only way that you would actually make it private and people wouldn't be still watching it is if you make it absolutely private because people are still able to access it as long as they have the link. I don't know if you know that. I was going to say because I shared it. Who thinks that the Jets are going to sign Rodgers? I haven't even paid attention to anything related to football in a while. Smack that like button like Will Smith. Yeah, definitely do that. I would appreciate it a lot. Right, it's just unlisted. So if people have the link, they can still get to it. Shibarium is probably not going to release this week unless the jobs report is bulls or hawkish. I would agree. I would definitely agree to that. I feel as though they're gonna be like, oh, it's you know what, we miscalculated some things. It's gonna be released next week. Yeah, sure, sure. Shibarium is probably not going to. I read that. Will open trading for USTC to USDT trading pairs on the 10th. I mean, that's good, I guess. It just adds another um, trading pair. I don't know how much that will increase the volume. Obviously, a lot of volume goes through Binance. Is there a max number of people that can launch projects on Shibarium? I don't think so. Not that I know of. Um, but I'm not gonna say that that's 100% that um, what I'm saying goes here. Is there a max number of? I read that. I'm literally just reading that here. Shibarium is hype. It sort of is. Uh, you're back on my For You page. Well, I'm glad I am. You still think Floki isn't an Inu and uh, rip off of Shib? I don't think that. Is I mean maybe based off of the hype, but I mean it's based off of a Shiba Inu, a physical dog. So a lot of it has a connection in a way, but to have a connection is different than being a complete ripoff. Um, is that bullish for USTC? I mean, it is to create more volume. It definitely is bullish for USTC. We should see them up. Are they up today? So yeah, they are up 5% today. Someone just said that in the chat. USTC is up 5% today, and it's at 2 cents, 2.4 cents right now. I'm seeing the volume up 178% because you're seeing, some movement in Binance. USTC, the BUSD. Let's look at the most that's happening here. So what's crazy is you're not seeing majority of that volume go through, USDT to USTC, which you would think it would be the case, but it's not. You're seeing majority of the volume go through BUSD to USTC. So just based off of that news, people are buying thinking that things are going to run up because of that. Um, if they don't release, if they don't release it this week, and they said they would, watch for a major sell-off. I mean, they only have 2 more days, right? Hey Matt, first of all, thanks for keeping up with Shib News. I want to ask you, um, do you wait? I want to ask you that. Do you about the Satoshi Core project? Do I know about the Satoshi Core project? They said that Core could take over Bitcoin and Ethereum. Understand that any project that says this, any project that says that Bitcoin can take over, or this coin can take over Bitcoin and Ethereum, a lot of times they're just trying to create some sort of hype out there. Now, there are positions that have the capability of doing that, but the ones that have the capability of doing that, you know, you don't have a ton of people that are coming out and saying that. You have no people that are coming out and saying that this could take over Bitcoin or Ethereum. A lot of projects that you're looking that actually have the ability to do that say that they can compete with Bitcoin or Ethereum, but not take over the project. I don't think anything's going to be taking over Bitcoin or Ethereum. Not anytime soon. Not in the next however many years. Maybe some that have a potential chance to compete with it, but I really don't think it's going to. Anything else is going to top number one or number two, and those two are really going to fight for a long time there. So I'm not saying that it won't have success. I haven't looked at it, but there's no way in hell it's going to compete with, Bitcoin or Ethereum. There's so many projects that's like, oh, this is the next Bitcoin. It's like, stop, just stop. I hate when they say that. This is the next Bitcoin or this is the next Ethereum. It's like, relax, make it be the next popular coin or popular token, but it doesn't need to be the next Bitcoin. It doesn't need to be the next Ethereum. Um, things could be, the next like Shiba Inu or the next, Terra Luna Classic or something like that with the popularity that it gains for, a short period of time or longer period of time, or something that just gives you potential over that longer period of time. That could be something. But for you to say that it's going to be the top cryptocurrency out there and lead the market, yeah, I don't see that. But not to say that it's not going to have any type of success. I just hate uh that saying a lot. There's a lot. I don't say I hate things a ton. Boring live. I get it. I get it. I am not exciting at all. If you ever see anybody that's exciting, it's definitely not me. So good luck to you. I appreciate I appreciate you being here and adding the negativity to all the positivity that we have in the live stream. So thank you. Uh, is Dogelon a scam? I wouldn't say that it's necessarily a scam. It's lasted very, very long, but I don't like the fact that they have a very, very large wallet really leading the way, because that creates a ton of dilution in a position, which doesn't necessarily make it a scam. It just makes it something that gets heavily diluted. Like Jasmine Coin. I didn't think Jasmine Coin was a scam, but how it falls, a lot of people are like, hey, this is scamish because it did nothing but drop. And that's because it had nothing but dilution to it. It started out at like 3% of the total supply, and then they kept adding more supply, and then they eventually added everything. And you see the dilution to it at, the full value of whatever that dilution would be. So as long as your source didn't tell you in confidence not to say anything, you're fine. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, SPF isn't the creator. He's just a scam artist, nothing more. What do you think about the chairman Powell says most crypto will go to zero after release of CDBC? I don't think that's true. Most crypto will go to zero. No, it doesn't matter what we do in the US. There is a lot more that flows through crypto outside of the US as well. Um, and I still don't believe that people like it's ridiculous to think that all crypto would go to zero. Understand that crypto is still going to be here. People are going to be trading it and it's going to have value to it. Liquidity is added to different positions. So in most scenarios, it would go down to whatever the max liquidity actually is. So if the liquidity is over there and they ended up taking a certain position to fund that, it would be whatever that was from the beginning. And, you're going to see trading that's going through it. You're going to see consistent trading that's going through it. We're seeing the markets are starting to come up a little bit. So that looks good. But you're going to see consistent trading that happens. So for people to say, anybody to say, especially him, to say that crypto is going to zero, yeah, get out of here. Maybe that makes for a good YouTube title, and it might be something today that we talk about crypto going to zero. All crypto is going to zero. That's not a bad title. And then we can talk about the people that say this. It's that shock value. All crypto is going to zero? Question mark. It's just ridiculous. I'm so hungry. So we're gonna stop going live at 9 o'clock. Obviously, that person having heard Matt's closing statements, and it's amazing. Yeah, yeah. If you hear my closing statements, I mean, they're always perfect. Damn it, I want that ledger stacks, and it doesn't seem like I'm gonna be able to get it. I was literally like every day, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it in March. I can't wait. And I'm going to take this much cryptocurrency. I'm going to put this over here and I'm just going to put it over there. I'm going to forget about it. And now it's making me want to just go buy a Ledger Nano or something like that and just hold it on there because it doesn't really matter at this point of what I have. It just matters that I get it on this damn thing that I'm going to put aside and not touch. Let's see. More Matt, do you think Jasmine is a good buy now? Where is Jasmine coin at, actually? If it's lower than where I bought it at, then I think so. It's still higher than where I bought it, but um, do I think it's a good buy? I think yes. I like the future potential of Jasmine Coin and where it can go. Um, so yeah, I mean, I really like everything that they added, especially adding all the circulating supply. Understanding that we're seeing more and more volume that's flowing through this, and as we see more of a bull market, we're going to see a lot more volume that flows through it, and I'm going to be excited to be a part of it. Um, but yeah, I love the Ledger Nano X. Do you? Sorry, we got way too many ads, bruh. I mean, they're skippable ads. You can you can stay here, you can go somewhere else, but whatever. I mean, I appreciate you even being here, commenting and watching for a little bit. I usually do an ad every maybe 20 minutes. Um, which is a skippable ad. It's not something where I'm like, hey, you have to watch 30 minutes of this ad. It's like 5 seconds. Um, so you can skip it as soon as you get it. And some people don't even get ads. Like for me, I have YouTube Premium, so I don't even get ads in anything that I watch. But I do if I was if I didn't have YouTube Premium, I would be okay with the ads and just skip the ads as I get them. I've seen people that have um, a 10-minute video and literally had an ad every 1 minute, and I was like, wow. I mean, you're really trying to push, you must have really low CPM or RPM to have an ad every 1 minute. And it kind of interrupts the video. I can understand every 3 minutes, maybe, giving people time in between, and it's only a 5 second skippable ad there. So, but I understand where you're coming from. I'm not going to say that, you need to put up with the ads. If you don't want to put up with it, then there's plenty of other people that talk about crypto that's on this platform. I think videos still get revenue from premium viewers. They do. They do. That's why, I want to support everybody as best as possible. So yeah, I still get ad revenue from premium viewers, as well as give ad revenue to other viewers. I don't know how much of a difference it's making, because the people that I'm really watching heavily, like MKBHD, for a lot of the tech videos, he has millions of views that he gets. So one viewer is not really going to make a difference, but still. You probably talk about it, but I just seen 2 billion burned in SHIB. Yes, I did. And I wanted to get a confirmation on where that came from, and probably make a video on it, breaking things down as to where that's all coming from. Because right now I don't know. And I wanted to see, let me type this out. Yeah. So even if I can't really find where it is, it's just going to be something that is news, and it always creates a different title. But I wanted to make this more about Shibarium's accidental release. And I think it was kind of like what you have with like an unlisted video. If somebody has the link for an unlisted video, they can watch it, but it shouldn't be fully it shouldn't have been released to anybody, for anybody to watch until the time when they wanted to release it. I just got ad blockers, Chrome extension, free, no ads ever. Yeah, I mean, I still get revenue from it for that time in between, which I've, they've tested out. But yeah, ad blocker is definitely a thing. Do you get ads from the ad blocker? I watch ads on my phone, just not on the desktop. Over time, sleep, Shiba team, death. What? All right. Anyways, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna have to get out of here. I have some things I need to do. I have to see if Harper's okay. She had stomach problems yesterday at school, and I don't think she's going to school today. So let's see if she's okay. Erica's upstairs with her right now. But guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to go ahead and check out my referral links for KuCoin, for Webull, for all of those other platforms that are down there, you can definitely do that. But again, I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.